Hey, how's it going? It's July 17th, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. Um, a while back, I found this, a few years ago, I'll say a few years ago, I found this indie game developer named Jacob Janerka. I think it might have been on the point and click adventure game subreddit. Maybe. It was on some subreddit. I saw him advertising, or maybe not even. He was just posting some concept art he had made for a point and click adventure game based on the game based on the show Seinfeld. I love point and click adventure games. They're my favorite genre of game. Some of the first like actual video games that I got into were point and clicks through Telltale and the early Monkey Island games and Sam & Max Hit the Road. I love all that stuff. And the concept art, the images he made just to like, I think it was probably just for fun at first. I don't know. It wasn't even like supposed to be a real game. I'm not sure. But they looked really cool. His art style is great. I haven't played any of his other games, but I did start following him after that just to see updates on this because he did say it was like a project he was working on. So it was already something at that time. It wasn't just art. And then finally, years later, he's made this game called Paradigm also. That was already released at the time. And I own it, but I have yet to play it, but it looks really good. And he has some other games he's working on that look really good. But this game in particular, this project in particular, really interests me because, especially with the way he's kind of explained it all or pitched it all, it looks like it has a lot of potential. Seinfeld has a lot of potential for a point-and-click format. And there have been point-and-clicks based on shows before. Beavis and Butthead, Wayne's World is a movie, but that had a point-and-click. And the Beavis and Butthead point-and-click looks pretty good. I haven't played any of these, but I would like to one day. But the Seinfeld one especially looks intriguing to me, and it looks like it could almost be an official game. That was what they were looking for. They finally made a pitch a few years later, and now it's been about a year or two. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember when they released it, but they had like a whole pitch video, and it looked amazing. It looked like a game trailer. It looked really professional, and this is someone who has had success in the game industry with it. Like he's a professional point and click game developer. And they're pitching this Seinfeld point and click game, and I don't know what happened with it. It just like whoever owns the rights to Seinfeld just did not want to bite with it. I assume they must have got somewhere, right? Like they must have had conversations with someone about it, and I guess they just weren't interested. And I don't know how you can't be. I guess they just weren't taking them seriously or what. I don't know. I can only speculate, but it is such a missed opportunity. If this never comes to fruition, if this never becomes like an actual thing, I will be forever disappointed because I don't know. You know they made that Seinfeld Lego set and they had like a whole thing with Patrick Warburton and Jerry Seinfeld and even Bryan Cranston was in it. They had that whole thing to advertise that. Because Seinfeld was popular on Netflix. Seinfeld's still really popular. This would sell. Like it's not like there's no audience for it. Seinfeld is still popular, and they make games based off of old properties that nobody cares about anymore, or at least in terms of like buying games based on them. There was like a Groundhog Day VR game a few years ago that I don't think anybody played. So it's not like it's it just seems like there's no reason not to do this. I don't know why they wouldn't do this. Is it like too much money? It seems like this is it wouldn't take that many people to make this. It would maybe take a while to make it, but if it only took like a very small team to make that pitch reel, and it already looks so professional, like obviously the whole game would take more time, but it's not like they're asking for I think they're just asking for permission to make it, really, and I don't know why you wouldn't give it to them.